How's it going, gang? It's a final render here. Very quick, very impromptu video here today. I really was not expecting this, but the Sheepsquatch is finally inside Fallout 76. We've known that Sheepsquatch has been coming for a while, and there have been some various data mined photos and various leaked images and stuff like that, but I've just found him in the actual game. Here we have a legendary noxious Sheepsquatch. I found him at one of the sundew groves in the Cranberry Bog, and he's here. In fact, there are 3 different variants of the Sheepsquatch, if I remember correctly, and I also believe the new event called Free Range is in the game as well by the Aaron Homestead, and that is actually an event which guarantees a Sheepsquatch sighting. And this is really cool because there actually hasn't been any new word on when the Sheepsquatch has been coming into the game. We just know he's coming soon. You know, it's been kind of very mysterious in that sense. And I thought, since I found this one, let's go ahead and get lots of footage of it so we can actually get a proper look at what the Sheepsquatch is like. So I really was just expecting kind of a reskinned Deathclaw in a way, but we actually do have something that's a little bit unique here actually. He's got various attacks and he looks very, very deadly indeed. We're going to take a look with the new camera. Love the new camera, by the way. We have got here a legendary noxious Sheepsquatch, as I said, level 80, so he's a pretty darn high level, although we are in the Cranberry Bog, so it doesn't surprise me that he's a high level. Maybe some of the other variants are a bit lower in level, I'm not too sure. But he's very tall. Very, very tall indeed. He's probably about 9 foot tall, 10 foot tall, including the horns. And also, he is very similar to the Deathclaw in the sense that he attacks primarily with melee. But he also has a very, very quick throw-in attack where he throws some of the kind of spiky needles from his back, the quills from his back, at his opponents, and you can actually collect these quills from his body later on, you'll see. And we kind of knew that already from the Lion Low quest line, or from one part of the Lion Low quest line anyway, from one of the kind of hidden missions. And it's just really cool to finally see him in the game. We are going to find out more about the Sheepsquatch in later days, of course, because we're going to find out exactly where he is from. Like, I believe many of us are speculating on the internet that he is from Arcos Farmer, and we'll actually get that event pretty soon, that brand new dungeon, which hopefully will be a lot more exciting than the Burrows dungeon, and it will be good. And also, you'll probably notice by me hitting him, he has actually got an awful lot of life. He's very, very, very tanky, this guy. You know, right here we have got a furious... yeah, this is a furious handmaid, not my bloodied handmaid. And here we have a bloodied Deathclaw gauntlet. Whilst I'm not very bloodied right now, it's still a very, very powerful weapon, the Deathclaw gauntlet. And it took many swipes and many explosive rounds to take him down, but eventually he did get dropped. I think if I was in the open, he probably would have been much tougher to beat. But since he was kind of distracted by another enemy, and also he's kind of in the trees, his AI path's going a bit confused, he might have actually just not hit me as many times for that reason, but this is him. This is the Sheepsquatch. This is the noxious Sheepsquatch. I believe there is a regular one, a noxious one, and is also a necrosis one, something like that. But anyways, I'm not too fussed about that. But what I do want to tell you is that at 9 PM British Standard Time on the 25th of this month, I am going to be live streaming part 2 of the Hunter and Tourist cabin build. But in that build, we are now going to go and hunt for a Sheepsquatch and make him our own pet so we can put him in our camp. Make sure you tune into that live stream in just a few hours time in order to see our hunt of the Sheepsquatch and see us putting the Sheepsquatch inside our camp. It's going to be amazing, and I can't wait to see you in the live stream in just a few hours. Remember to subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you around. This has been the final render, and you've been the audience. Until next time, farewell.